you tired of round tripping your hard-earned gains? I certainly am. I want to actually realize profit this cycle. So I built TrailMix, an on-chain risk management system for any ERC20 token in the superchain. You can think of TrailMix as a safety net for your assets, catching them when they fall and following them as they rise. TrailMix deploys a new smart contract for each strategy, meaning we never have custody over your funds, and your funds are never commingled. Powered by Uniswap and Gelato automation, we have built a framework to create any automated trading strategy for any asset. When you hop on the app, you can see what the app will look like as an example user. So here is your transaction history and your various the various on-chain interactions that you've had. You can create a new strategy here, which we will do later. So let's go and log in by connecting our wallet. You can see we connected Rainbow Wallet. Down here, you can see that these are our 5 most recent transactions. Recently, TrailMix swapped degen for wrapped ETH 1 day ago, as well as your various deposits. This isn't updated, but we'll have live data. Let's start by creating a strategy. We can go to Deploy New Strategy and choose our desired token. In this case, I will choose degen. We can select our various strategy, which is the trail amount for the trailing stop loss. We will choose balanced in this case. Click Create. You can see that we are going to sign a transaction to initially deploy the new strategy. And when that is done, we will deposit our funds into the strategy. Once this updates to degen, I will deposit. It might take a couple seconds. Compare how easy this is to use to something like a candlestick chart and technical analysis and having to set all the settings. This is a simple 1 or 2 clicks and deploy. So let's approve and deposit, let's say 100 degen. You can see here that we need to approve our funds. We will sign that transaction. Okay, and now we are good to deposit. It hasn't updated the allowance yet. Yep, there we go. So we will deposit. Great. We can check out the transaction by clicking here, and it will take us to base scan. And you should be able to see that we have some new events. So yeah, today, which is just now, we deployed a new degen strategy with a 10% trail. This is balanced, as well as making a deposit for 100 degen. So let's go over to the manage page now. You can see that I already have some strategies active, as well as strategies that have been completed. So let me reload this. So our most recent strategy is on top. This is degen. We can see the current price of degen is just under a cent. We can see that the sell threshold is also just under a cent at 0.7 cents. We can see our balance as well as the balance denominated in US dollars. Over here, we can deposit more funds if we want to. We can also withdraw our funds at any time. So you can see we will receive this 100 degen back. If you want to explore the code for each strategy, you can click on this info button, and it will take you to base scan, where you can then look at your holdings as well as the contract source code. You can see that the sell threshold here will be updated. So this is run through Gelato. So there's a TrailMix manager which manages the updates for all of these contracts. So you can see here that we run this every 15 seconds, but it can be run at higher frequencies the more users there are. Let's go quick on an update. So it costs less than a cent to update. And in this case, this is a swap. So you can see that it triggered the swap for degen into our stable asset, which in this case is wrapped ETH. Let's see a different one. Okay, so this is a threshold update. So we can check the logs and see that the threshold was updated from this price to this price. This means that the asset's price appreciated and we wanted to move our stop loss up to follow it. That way it keeps a distance trailing 10%. Okay, going back here, we can claim a completed strategy. So you can see previously we swapped 39 cents of degen into wrapped ETH, and we sold at 0.0079 US dollars. So we will click claim. You can see that we can now withdraw the 39 cents of wrapped ETH. Again, we wait for a transaction to confirm, and then we will now have the additional 39 cents of wrapped ETH within our wallet. Let's go here just to double check. This is the wrong wallet. And now you can see that, oh boy, that we withdrew wrapped Ether, which in this should be 39 cents. TrailMix is a super dynamic system, and now that we have the logic to, and you can see, of course, we withdrew these funds. So with the automation infrastructure, as well as being able to swap between assets in a pool on chain, we can automatically create any trade logic for any asset. Right now, I think trailing stop losses are something that is important for risk management and yet completely lacking in the space. And this provides a user interface that is intuitive, clean, and effective.